Today, we're diving into a world that's been built on ash, a world with a lone creator who stands against it, and a chaotic new force that might just burn it all down again. This is the Sovereign Jester and the New Will.
So right off the bat, here's the question that really sits at the heart of this whole thing. It frames everything we're about to talk about. This constant battle between safety and striving, between a comfortable order and the kind of chaos you need to create something truly new.
Okay, so to really get what's going on, we have to understand the stage where this drama unfolds. And this world, it's been shaped by one single massive event, the Great Surrender.
Wow. Just let that phrase sink in. A desolation of obsolete delusions. That's the state of things. All the big ideas, the old beliefs, the epic struggles, they're all gone. What's left is this gray, silent wasteland where humanity is basically just given up on finding any meaning.
Now, in this empire of ash, you've really only got two groups. On one side, you have the people being ruled. They're called the last men. And on the other, you have the victor who rules over them, this figure named Mephistopheles. Let's break down who they are.
So the last men, that's pretty much everybody. They've made a deal, a trade. They gave up what's called their striver's will, that deep down human drive to overcome challenges and build something new, and they traded it for a life of total security. Their biggest goal now is just the sweet oblivion of comfort, all safe inside their golden cage.
And who built this cage? Well, that would be Mephistopheles, the watcher on the throne. From way up in his Tower of Inferno, he looks down on this world he's perfected. He's the one who won, the one who figured out how to weaponize the herd simply by promising them safety above everything else.
But against this backdrop of total willing submission, there's one single figure who refused to surrender, and this is Wotan. His singular act of creation is the very first crack in this perfect, gray, comfortable world.
And this is him. While all the last men are retreating into their cage, he stands alone in glorious isolation. In doing so, he becomes the meaning of the earth, the one single point of purpose and ambition in a world that has completely abandoned both.
And this visual just perfectly captures the difference, right? He doesn't consume comfort, he creates. Out of his own suffering, his own blood ink, he builds this one vibrant emerald spire. It's the only vertical thing, the only sign of ambition, in a landscape that's completely flat and gray.
So for a while, that's pretty much the whole world. The comfortable masses, their ruler Mephistopheles, and the lone creator, Wotan. But then, something new, something totally different arrives on the horizon, a force of pure disruption.
And what a title for this newcomer? The Jester, also known as the Mountain Man of Self-Love. That name alone is a huge philosophical statement. Think about it. In a world that's all about the herd and its comfort, his power comes from this radical, dangerous, and creative focus on the self.
Now, the crucial thing to get here is that he is not a savior. His heart is a conflagration, a raging fire. He's not here to make people feel warm and safe. He's here to be the necessary fire that clears the stage, the spark that introduces the joyful burden of risk back into the world.
And his whole philosophy is just a direct attack on the world of the last men. The source calls his teachings the inverted beatitudes. So instead of blessing the meek, he shouts, "Woe to the full and the comfortable." He's the one who honors the outsiders, the lonely ones who dare to break away and create their own values.
So, what's the end game for this disruptive force? It's not just about causing chaos for the sake of it. No, the Jester represents a completely new way of thinking, a new path forward, a philosophy of fire.
And this is so key to understanding him. He has zero interest in leading the masses or becoming some new version of Mephistopheles. He's looking for equals, fellow creators. He's looking for the very few who are strong enough to stand in the real storm of existence without needing a cage to hide in.
His whole philosophy is driven by this concept, amor fati. And it doesn't just mean accepting your fate, it means loving it, all of it. The good, the bad, the suffering. It means embracing risk not as something you have to put up with, but as that joyful burden that actually makes life worth living.
So this all leads to the Jester's vision of the Overman, a state of being that's beyond our normal human weaknesses. But this isn't some safe, final destination. It's a journey, a walk across a terrifying rope stretched between the comfortable animal life of the last men and a future of dangerous becoming. The whole point is the perilous journey itself. And the source material leaves us with this incredible analogy. The Jester is a lightning bolt striking a stagnant pond. His purpose isn't to save the fish, it's to introduce a violent, transformative energy into a dead system. And that's his role in what's called the divine economy, to be the chaos that prevents Wotan's beautiful order from becoming just another comfortable habit, just another dogma.
And this is what it all comes down to, this divine economy. You have Wotan, the creator, hammering out a new world in the void. And you have the Jester, the necessary fire that tests that creation. They are, in a way, two sides of the same sovereign coin. So the final question isn't just about a fight, it's about a forging. Will this fire and this hammer create a new, unbreakable will, or will they just shatter each other, leading to a final dusk? That's the cliffhanger where this story leaves us.